Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure that's a bird.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a plane.
Now listen, fella, I don't like the cut of your jib. Why are you coming at me this such a way?
Well, because what kind of bird makes a jet engine sound, huh?
That's a good point, but you know what? I don't see me criticizing you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I see you criticizing me.
The hell does that even mean?
I'll tell you what the hell it means. It means that ain't no bird. It's a plane.
All right, now, fella, calm down. I'm not trying to get any other further riles with you. I just want to know what the direction of this Comic-Con thing is. You ever heard of these fangled things?
Yeah, sure, I heard of them. But I don't give directions to no numbskulls.
Oh, you.
Actually, I'm Superman, you morons.
Well, boy, do I feel silly, huh?
Well, say, I don't like the cut of that fella's jib either, but he does have a point. It seems he's not a plane nor a bird.
Yeah, I don't really understand how we could really confuse the two.
We really learned something today, I think.
Yeah, we sure did.
Say, fella, would you like to join me at this Comic-Con thing?
Now, hold on now. What goes down at this Comic-Con?
Well, there's comic book trades and announcements and toys, and there's a fella there named James Gunn who I hear is going to put on a real hell of a show.
Well, as long as that jerk Superman ain't there, I suppose I could come with.
I heard that, you butthole.
Well, it was a long joke, but at least it didn't have Guile's theme in it, so you're welcome.
Well, you know what they say, it's usually we try to do the comedy thing, which is the rule of 30, but we decided to cut it off early.
I'm pretty sure it's the rule of threes.
Okay, I knew there was a 3 in there.
Yes, good try. That's okay, though.
Okay, but anyway, welcome to the San Diego Comic-Con special edition episode of Bonus Features with Alex and Robert. So, with that in mind, I just want to give a quick normie warning. If you don't like comic books, or if you think we talk about comic book movies too much, you're probably going to hate this episode, and you should probably shut it off now. But if you're into nerdy shit, welcome aboard.
Yes, it's also a very special episode, and as fate would have it, it's our 20th episode. One of our most important yet, for many reasons.
Because it's like 20, you know? Because people like doing weird milestone things, and it's like, it's double digit, but it doesn't have a 1 in front of it.
Yes. So this episode is going to be pretty much entirely news. We're going to talk about all the animation, TV, and lastly, movie news that happened at Comic-Con this weekend.
But first, let's not forget our pointless, meandering 2-minute sports interlude. I saw some baseball.
Oh, nice.
I saw the Cubs and the Cardinals. They had a doubleheader.
Oh, man. One of those games was good.
Yeah, one of them was, and then they lost second. It was annoying because I was paying attention more to the second game.
Yeah, well, they took the series, which is good, and they got a win today against Arizona, which is also very good.
Okay, so the Cubs are doing stuff.
They sure are. That's about it.
Yeah, because I missed UFC. It was on the TV.
But
it was on during the day because it was in Hamburg or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Or I think it was somewhere in Germany, I think. So they had it on during the day, but I missed it.
Well, that sucks. I missed it too, also.
Shogun Hua got knocked out. That's what I saw from the highlights.
That's what the word on the street was.
Yeah, word on the street on UFC on Fox's YouTube page.
Yes. All right. Well.
All right. So that does it for our pointless interlude sports. Now back to the part that makes this episode weird, and that it's all news.
Let's get going.
Firstly, we'll start off with animation news. Is that what we're doing first? Animation?
Yes.
Okay. So as I said, animation news.
Right.
We start off with Adventure Time has their last season. It's currently running. Mm-hmm. And they showed footage from the 4-part episode that will be the show's finale at SDCC. Mm-hmm. And I think that this comes at a time where it's like, you know what? Good on them for knowing when to end the show. Because there's way too many shows that have either pulled or are pulling. Simpsons, a Family Guy, just shows that have been on too long. Mm-hmm. Some of them are still okay, but it's like, come on, let's like give it a rest.
Right.
And really, Adventure Time hasn't been the same since Pendleton Ward left. And this show, it really deserves a lot of credit for what it did, though. I think in a lot of ways it revitalized the animation industry and the love for animation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was a huge deal when it first came out, and I still see many people, like I've been to cons, and I still see people dressed up, you know, as Finn and Jake, as all the characters, really. Princess Bubblegum. Saw a Lemon Grab once. It was fun. But yeah. This is, you know, it's sad to see the show go, but it is also, like you mentioned, it's good to see the show go, because I'm glad that they understand, look, this is only going to last for so long. We don't want to kill this thing in a 15th season or something. That would suck.
Right, it's time. And even in the footage, it was still kind of funny, but it lacks this sort of over the top, like almost manic craziness that the earlier seasons had. As you had said earlier, it's very plot driven.
Yes, it's much more plot driven this time around, whereas like the first few seasons, first half of the series, I'd say is much more just jokes, you know.
Yeah, like the town where everyone's just stealing shit from each other.
Right.
It's like that kind of over the top, almost like it's almost like a weird. It's almost like disturbingly weird.
Right.
That kind of like funny element to it. It's sort of lacking lately. It's a little more like, no, we're taking this seriously, Princess Bubblegum and Lemon Grab or whatever.
Yeah, this story's going to have to culminate to something, and it's the Great Gum War or whatever is coming.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. It's still creative, but it's time for it to go. And from what I saw from this latest trailer, it looks like it'll be a fitting ending.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks like it'll probably make me sad, but we need it. We need it.
That's right.
All right, so moving on, we have our first look at the third season of Young Justice, titled Young Justice Outsiders. The trailer premiered, of course, at Comic-Con this past weekend.
Well, hold on. Hold the phone. This also premiered at Comic-Con?
I know, it's weird. It's almost like these stories have something in common.
Hold up. You want to do this? Let's make a whole episode. Oh, right. Right. Anyway.
Yes, but there's a lot in this trailer. I can't summarize it because I don't watch the show, but I'm just going to say this. For you fans of Young Justice who haven't seen this trailer...
Hold on. What do you mean you can't summarize it?
There's stuff going on. That's what I was going to say. Stuff happens, and you're in for a treat. Because
you haven't watched the show, have you?
I sure haven't. I regret it, because it's not like, like one of those shows like, Deadwood or something, where it's like, that's a commitment. It's like, this is just 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I could watch it easily in a weekend.
You know what? That's despicable that you didn't do your research.
Yeah.
And frankly, I haven't seen the show either, so I'm just joshing you. However, I've seen only a couple episodes, and what I did see, I liked. And from what everyone tells me, like, people love this show. Like, the way that you and I probably like Justice League or Batman. People, I don't know if they'd say it's on equal ground, but people really that I've talked to who like this show, like, really, really like it.
Well, I remember hearing a lot of frustration over the cancellation. Like, it's probably the most frustration I've heard after a show being canceled since...
Yeah.
Jesus, I don't know, like Firefly or something. It was pretty bad.
Right, and thanks to Wikipedia, I do know why.
Oh.
So according to Wikipedia and the like of the interwebs, the reason there was a lot of frustration is because Season 2 ended with a cliffhanger.
Yes.
Which introduced Darkseid. Big bad of the DC Universe, and just kind of was like, what's going to happen? It's like, nothing. Joke's on you. Show's canceled.
Yeah.
So people were... apparently up in arms about that and a little peeved, if you will.
They also killed a character, right?
Yeah, or I think so. I don't know. There's a lot of shit that happened. I think Wally West is dead.
Yeah.
Okay, because that was that was the thing that was confusing about this trailer. It's 5 minutes long. I think the first 2 minutes was just sort of a recap of what happened beforehand in the first 2 seasons, and then the last 3 minutes are new stuff.
Yeah, that's the same trailer I saw too. And yeah, it was very confusing because like towards the end of that actual trailer for this season 3, like I could have swore I saw whatever character dies in the previous 2 seasons that they showed. Like I was like, is that the character? I gotta fucking watch this.
That's what I'm saying. I had the same problem. I was like, but I thought that's so and so. I'm like, or Kid Flash, aka in this Wally West. I'm like, or is that Bart Allen? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we did get some looks at some other characters. You got your classics. You got, Blue Beetle, Artemis, obviously, Nightwing, and then a number of other characters who are either newer and or, as far as I know, didn't appear on the show before. You got your seniors, your Batman, your Flash.
Yeah.
I think I saw a shot of Wonder Woman. Saw a good shot of Lobo.
Yeah, that was weird. I was like, there was a lot of shots in this where I'm like, who's that? I'm like, is that character? I'm like, damn, this show's like jam-packed.
Yeah, it's got everyone. It even has, get this, Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. Straight up. The thing that was weird, though, noticeably, I thought there was going to be a big thing about Spoiler being in this.
Interesting.
That's not a pun. The character's name is Spoiler.
Right, because Robin.
Yeah, exactly. So... I don't know what happened to her, but she was was she in the trailer at all? I don't think I saw a single shot of her.
I can't remember if I saw her, but I do remember seeing Batman and Lobo, which was the two biggest surprises for me.
Right. So it really seems like this is going to be not only a Young Justice show, but a whole DC Universe show.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you know what? Why not?
Especially with Darkseid and all that.
Right. And of course, the plot revolving this time around the metahuman trafficking.
Yeah.
I thought that's kind of cool. What do you think about that?
It's interesting. It's like the daughter of some sort of, I don't know, they sounded Swedish. So like some sort of Scandinavian.
It's like a fake country. It's like,
yeah, like aristocrat or whatever.
It's like not Sokovia because that's Marvel. Is it
Latveria?
No. See, I know the
fictional countries.
The fictional Marvel countries. Because DC's got Karak.
Yeah.
And they've got, is it Markovia?
Yes, that sounds familiar.
Whatever. So there's human trafficking in this fake Scandinavian country. And it looks kind of cool. And I like the spy element involved.
Yeah,
The Mission Impossible sort of, who's that guy? Bleep, 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 bleep. Like, what's it called? The like Vegeta eye thing. Where they just like.
Deadshot eye almost.
Yeah, where it's zooming in on the people.
Yeah.
They get a computer image. That's so-and-so.
There's also a mystery element where it's like, well, because you find out the daughter of the Scanda whatever people.
I thought it was the son or the prince or something.
Well, it's like the daughter, and then like the brother's like looking for her, and then like they find out that she has the metahuman gene, and then like they're trying to figure out what superpower she has or whatever. So I'm like, is that going to be like an Easter egg for some character or something? I don't know. It's just it seems like a real interesting show that I know too little about.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the same boat there. I wish I'd seen more because of the couple episodes. Like I said, the ones that I have seen, it's good stuff. What was I going to say? Oh, now I remember. I just want to talk about how good the animation looks,
especially the fights.
I just mean overall, yeah, the fights, but like this animation looks incredible. Mm-hmm. I believe it is a Korean studio doing it this time around.
Really?
Or it's a couple of them. I think there's one episode where they had to do a different studio because I guess it's just it must be really effects heavy sort of episode. I have no idea, but this show, like the look, the character designs, I'm so on board, and I just feel like such a fool for not seeing the first two seasons. So nerds at home listening, have you seen the first two seasons? Do you want to tell us what dumbasses we are for not watching them? Tell us in the comment section.
Let us have it.
Yeah, let us have it.
All right.
So that will conclude our talk for God damn it, Young Justice, Outsiders. Fuck it, it's basically Justice League. It looks good.
It sure does.
It looks really, really good.
All right, so moving on, we have another trailer our first trailer for Matt Groening's upcoming TV series for Netflix.
Technically, that's incorrect. There was a teaser.
Was there a teaser? I thought we just got images.
Whatever. No, there was a teaser, but we got our first full trailer.
Yes.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it was needed.
Anyway.
Disenchantment. We got our first official look at it. This is pretty much a series that'll follow the story of Bean, who is a rebellious and alcoholic princess, her elf companion Elfo, and her personal demon, Lucy, who live in a medieval kingdom known as Dreamland. And obviously there's some misadventures that ensue. It's a pretty quick trailer. I was kind of surprised at how short it was, but what did you think about this? I know you're a big Matt Groening fan.
Well, of course, Matt Groening created the best TV show known to man, The Simpsons, which, again, it's going a little long, but I don't count those episodes. Real Simpsons from about season 1 to, on a good day, like a really good day, let's say season 1 to 12.
Okay.
That's real Simpsons to me.
Yeah.
Prime, I would say, cuts off at about 10.
I'd say so.
Anyway, being that I'm a big fan of The Simpsons, and I really like Futurama as well. Not nearly as much as Simpsons, but it's still up there. That's a great show as well. I was a little underwhelmed by this.
Yeah.
By little, I mean pretty damn underwhelmed.
Yeah.
I didn't. The thing that stood out was it's like it looks great. The character designs are like all the things you would expect out of a Matt Groening created series. All that looks fine. But the humor wasn't particularly great. There's maybe like two or three jokes that like sort of made me like, but I didn't have a good like chuckle at anything in this trailer.
I smiled a bit.
Yeah, I smiled a bit, but it's also like because I didn't laugh, I'm kind of like I want more of this. But I feel like it's the wrong kind of I want more. It's like, that was it? Come on, there's got to be... I'm like, come on, there's got to be more to this. But I feel like that also might be... The way Netflix cuts their promos is kind of odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you noticed that?
It is very weird, especially recently.
Yeah, doesn't it feel like it's almost like it wasn't meant to be cut that way?
Yeah, no, I get that. It feels I don't know, like it feels like they took like the worst bits and put them in the trailer sometimes.
Yeah. So it's that, which I guess is better than the alternative.
Yeah, which is showing us the best part.
Again, I'm really, really still optimistic about this just because I want this to be so good.
Right.
But there's a little part of me that's kind of worried. There's one other gripe I had. I felt like some of the voice acting was a little weak.
You know what's weird is, you know who left me super disappointed?
Who's that?
Eric Andre.
Oh, is he the...
He's the demon.
I'm like, that just sounds kind of like him.
I'm like, it just sounds like a guy. I'm like, really? You're not going to put on a voice? Because I know you can do them.
Yeah.
He's got
lots of them.
Yeah.
Such as the classic, time to deliver a pizza ball. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick interlude to remind people of Eric Andre's Time to Deliver a Pizza Ball. To just go on, if you're bored, go on YouTube and search Time to Deliver a Pizza Ball and Time for Some Ranch.
Oh, man.
I promise you will not be disappointed.
Ranch me brotendo.
Yeah, Ranch me brotendo.
My word.
Anyway, but yeah, I wasn't super... Like, it was kind of downplayed, but I wasn't really digging his performance. Also, Bean.
Yeah.
You know what it felt... You want to know why it felt weird? Her voice is too close to a normal person's voice, and all the Simpsons and all the Futurama voices, they're very character.
You know, it's very...
Like when you hear Tress MacNeille doing a voice in either Simpsons or particularly in Futurama, like what's that character? Like the mother character?
Right.
It's very, very outlandish, but it's a good character voice, and I wasn't really feeling that.
Yeah, you know what's weird is that the one voice that I was hearing that I'm like, that's a voice, is the Elfo character.
Yeah, Elfo was great.
Which is so weird because the actor Nat Faxon is like not a voice actor by trade, but I thought that voice was it's funny.
Right, and it kind of was reminiscent of a Hank Azaria character. I feel like looking at that design, don't you feel like that's like who they wanted?
Yeah. You know, it's weird because looking at this cast now, I see like the top three leads are like, it's Abby Jacobson, Nat Faxon, Eric Andre, but like the rest of the cast is like Simpsons regulars, or animated veterans, like Billy West, John DiMaggio, Maurice LaMarche, Tress MacNeille, David Herman's even done some animation work
is
here.
Phil
and there.
Lamar on this?
I heard him somewhere in this.
Yeah, I think he was like one of the executioners or something. He was one of the knights or whatever.
But it's weird because that is a cast that's jam-packed full of veteran voice actors.
That's what I mean, and usually those like Billy West and all those, they're the lead roles.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't think that'll end up mattering, really, if the show's good, because it's not like, oh, she sucks at acting. It's just, or like, oh, Eric Andre, like, it's just not, it looks out, or it sounds out of place based on the visual going with it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
That was just my 2 cents.
Well, hey, there's a silver lining here, maybe. Did you know that Mark Mothersbaugh is doing the music?
Whoa now. Mark Mothersbaugh, people, let me remind you, this man has had one of the coolest careers in music. Started off in Devo, and then he did Crash Bandicoot's music, the theme song for Rugrats, and most recently, what was it?
The score for Thor Ragnarok?
Yes, the score for Thor Ragnarok, and now he's doing this.
Yeah, man.
And frankly, based on that list, maybe that'll
push you over the edge.
Push me over the edge, and maybe this'll turn out okay.
I still got some faith.
Oh, I still have a decent bit of faith. It's just I was extremely underwhelmed, and I'm hoping that that's just because of the cut of the promo was a bit odd. So that'll be out August 17th on Netflix. So I will be sure to tune in and give you all my 2 cents on that, as I'm sure you will as well.
We'll report back to you.
Yes, you know what? We're marking it down now. In a month or so from now, we will have a review on that.
We're on the case.
Right. So, is that it? No. Okay, we got one more story for animated news.
And man, is it a story.
Oh boy, do we have a good one. So, DC Animation, as we all know, they've had a hell of a lot of good ones. And recently they have had a slight lull. Mm-hmm. You know, and not like, oh man, that was unwatchable piece of shit, but like a slight lull. So they're bringing it back now. They've got their slate for 2019 announced, and that includes Wonder Woman Bloodlines, which will be the first animated Wonder Woman movie since the 2009 one.
Which is very good.
That's one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
That's in my top 4 or 5.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah. So another Wonder Woman animated movie. Justice League versus the Fatal Five. And, of course, the Part 2 to Death of Superman, which we still have yet to see.
But, Alex, what's the one in question we're talking about that's got us all excited?
Hold your horses, okay? Why don't you calm yourself?
I can't. Say it.
Oh, but I'm not done yet. I'm not done.
You're not done
finish
talking
asking
enough?
the question.
Let me...
The food is great.
asking the question.
The food is great.
Oh, it's great. I love the food.
Let me finish asking the question. Anyway, so God damn it, you fucking threw me off. Okay, sorry. Where were we? Right. Reign of the Superman, which is Part 2 to Death of Superman. So jury's still out because we still got to see the first part. Looks pretty rad.
It does.
But most importantly, we've got the mother of all animation adaptations. Robert and I have discussed this many times, how we wish it would happen.
Yeah.
And it's finally going to happen. One of the greatest of all Batman's arcs, if not maybe the greatest. Well, personally to me, at least. Mm-hmm. Batman Hush is getting an animated adaptation, and it will be out in 2019. Where do I even start?
Yeah, man. I remember, like, I was like, holy shit, they're doing it. And I remember going back to you, like, some of our conversations, I can't remember how many times we're like, how fucking dope would a Batman Hush movie be? Like an animated Hush movie, or even a live action one. But animated was one that I was counting on, because that happens. But, and they even got to some of the weird Batman stories first. Like, I would have imagined them doing Hush before Dark Knight Returns, or Gotham by fucking Gaslight, which is also good.
That was a really good one.
Yeah, but, like, I'm shocked that it took them this long to do it, but boy, am I fucking glad they are.
I'm really glad they're doing this too, especially because Hush is the perfect example when everyone says, well, you need to have a big book with lots of crossover and like 800 deaths and all this dumbass like body swapping and multiple Earths. It's like, no, here was a perfectly good story where, in fact, spoiler alert, they actually used the, oh, so-and-so's back from the dead as a ruse.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's still awesome.
It's all street level, pretty much.
Yeah, it's all street level. It's just like, you know, fucking Catwoman didn't body swap with one of her pet cats and like have a cat brain and just go like, meow,
yeah, no.
Like she was, I'm Selena Kyle, I'm Catwoman, let's keep it at that. Batman's Bruce Wayne. It's like, it was one of my favorite stories because it was like, no, let's pump the brakes. We can still tell new and good stories.
Yes.
That don't have to do ridiculous shit that's just designed as a gimmick.
It's one of my, well, spoilers for the comic, I guess. It's been fucking 16 years. Get on it.
Yeah. God, like, seriously, you haven't read...
Come on, guys.
You haven't read Batman Hush? You're such a loser.
One of the only graphic novel, or one of the only arcs where, like, you find out at the end that the Riddler is the big bad.
Yeah.
Kind of a neat little thing. And gotta give Eddie Nigma his little time to shine. And I like Ben Hush.
That's what I'm saying. It gives a lot of people time to shine. You get some badass fight scenes. You get a really good Batman-Superman battle.
Yes. Oh, man.
There's so much... Oh, man, I'm just thinking about that. Thinking about them animating that. It's going to be amazing.
That scene where he almost kills Joker in that alleyway in, like, the rain.
Right.
It's kind of weird how that echoes the Alan Moore killing Joke scene, because I think he almost strangles the Joker in that scene.
And you also get some help from the Bat family, Huntress.
Oh, yeah, man.
You know, Batman takes a spill, and she's there to pick him up off the ground because he's almost dead.
I'm interested to see the casting for this. I wonder who they cast as Tommy Elliott.
Tommy Elliott? Yeah.
Or Batman, even.
Well, I know.
they'll bring back-
I know he's our cliche guy to cast for crazy people. Sam Rockwell, Tommy Elliott. Why not?
Oh my god, I love it.
So that's happening. I do have one concern though.
Oh yeah.
One slight concern. A big part of what makes Hush great, especially since there is one slight plot flaw. It's kind of a nitpick, but it annoys the hell out of me every time I read it. But I overlook it. You want to know why? Because that art is brilliant.
Oh, Jim Lee, man.
Jim Lee, absolutely, hands down, my favorite comic book artist of all time. He wrote my favorite comic ever. He drew my favorite comic ever. The Mutant Genesis arc of X-Men, also known as the best comic of all time. It is also the highest selling single issue of all time, so it's just a fact that it's the best.
Yeah, man.
Therefore, anyway, his artwork is so brilliant. I wonder how the hell they're going to translate that to animation.
God, I forgot about that.
Unless they've been working on this movie for like 12 years. Basically, since the comic, they've been working on the movie, too.
And it looks like the greatest fucking thing ever made.
Oh, that'd be good. But I'll say this. A good example of when they made the art transfer pretty well was Public Enemies.
Yes.
It was reminiscent enough of Dexter McGinnis's drawings.
Yes.
It looked good. That's my one concern.
I really hope they don't go the Killing Joke route. Where I thought the animation in that
looked kind of bad.
It looked kind of cheap, like
yeah,
too much. Like there were scenes that looked fine, but like that is one thing I will say about the Killing Joke. That's like you can't fuck that up. It's like Brian Boland's art is incredible. It's an incredibly drawn comic, and like they fucked it up. I think.
Yeah.
I hope they don't do it with Jim Lee. I hope they don't do Jim Lee wrong, Alex.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what do you... Okay, here's the way to think of it. Which animated movie do you think's art style would be closest to what you would imagine a Hush adaptation to look like?
Have they done a Jim Lee one yet?
Have they done a Jim Lee one? Not that I'm aware. Or I don't fucking know. I can't think of one off the top of my head, so let's just say no for now.
I think it's just... it wasn't that the Brian Boland look didn't come through in the Killing Joke. It was to me, the animation itself was the movement was effed up.
Yeah.
And they can pull off the look well. I mean, The Dark Knight Returns is unquestionably like, that looks like Frank Miller drew it.
But I mean, that's the thing though, is I feel like that art style translates to animation really well. Like, Jim Lee's all about lines
and detail. Yeah.
Detail. Like, he's really, really good with that.
Yeah. Man, I hope they can do it.
So that's why I'm asking. Do you think there's one that comes close to what Hush should look like? Off the top of your head?
I don't know. Maybe...
Oh, I know.
Well, go ahead.
Or I'll let you go first.
Well, no, I was going to say maybe, like, there are a lot of old shit. Like, I thought the... what was that? Well, maybe... What do you think about Gotham by Gaslight? Looks okay.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Maybe not Jim Lee-esque, but it resembled what the comics kind of looked like.
Right. I was going to say, if I were to choose an art style that I think would suit Hush, I would say probably Assault on Arkham.
Oh, yeah.
Which is one of the goddamn best.
Oh, it's really good.
That's really good. But I also think the character designs are I think that, yeah, you know what? I think that's pretty similar to Jim Lee's look. Because I think of the animated DCs, that had quite a bit of detail for being animated.
You know, it was one of my favorite ones ever.
What's that?
Was Batman Gotham Knight. Remember, like, the anime one with, like, the three different stories in it?
There you go. Really... What if they do it anime style?
You know what? If it's as any good as you say Batman Ninja is...
No, see, Batman Ninja was...
I hope they don't take any liberties like they did with Killing Joke.
Oh, man. Oh, right. No, I told you. It's all of a sudden the part where Tommy Elliott is chasing Harley Quinn, that they end up as star-crossed lovers.
Right.
And then there's a part where Harley Quinn's like, it was only sex. What's the big deal?
Oh, no.
Friends and neighbors at home, if you haven't seen Killing Joke, there's a really awkward scene that felt out of place in it.
It's just like a weird addition. It's like...
It felt very fanfic.
Yeah, a little bit. But
yeah.
Question for you. What's next? What would be the next Batman story for you to see? as an animated movie? Because I got mine.
Is that a serious question?
What is it?
You know what it is.
Oh.
It'll absolutely never happen. Okay, but so before we move on, you'd agree Assault on Arkham is probably the best look?
I think it's the way to go.
Or maybe Gotham by Gaslight, which I could also see because it was relatively detailed looking.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And I like the lighting in Gotham by Gaslight.
If you will.
Yes.
Gaslit.
Yes. Anyway.
I'm looking for. I hope they do a Long Halloween one.
Oh, right. We're talking about what would be our next choice. So yours would be Long Halloween, which I think.
I already know what yours is.
Yeah. Well, people at home listening.
Speaking of Frank Miller.
Yeah. Speaking of Frank Miller, and since we did give a normie warning, so if you're not a normie, you probably know this one. I would love to see an adaptation of All-Star Batman and Robin.
Hey man, more Jim Lee.
Jim Lee. It's just like that would be the announcement, the look of like people's faces, like just like the blood draining out of them. They're just so mad. Just imagine that Comic-Con announcement. We're gonna do All-Star Batman and Robin. The whole crowd is just silent.
I would love it so much. It's
just like, why wouldn't you want, a Batman who says, I'm the goddamn Batman?
Oh, man.
More on stuff like that later in the episode.
Yes. We'll be referencing that later.
Him making Robin, like, eat rats or something.
Making Robin cry.
Yeah, making Robin cry.
On the Batmobile ride home.
Why wouldn't you want an Irish bartender?
Black Canary. We got to get Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Batman.
Oh no, that'd be the live action.
Oh right. Oh man.
See again, we're thinking we're trying.
We're way too far ahead.
We're trying to dream realistically. We got to win them with the animated first. Yes. Okay.
The animated movie has to sell out first.
The animation, yeah, it's gonna work. Because people they don't understand the brilliance of All-Star Batman and Robin. They'll understand it when they get the animation. They're like, oh, now I get it. What a fool I've been.
Oh man.
Like, I didn't like it ironically. I really just thought it was pure art. And then the movie will come out, and it'll win the first
Oscar for comic book
Oscar
movie?
for best movie ever made.
I can only hope.
No, okay, I would love that. However, if we're being serious, although this would kind of be you'd have to have two parts for this. It'd be impossible.
No Man's Land?
Well, yeah, I'd say No Man's Land for sure.
Ooh, man, that'd be huge.
Fuck it. I'd rather that be a live action.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So in lieu of that, I will choose War Games.
That'd be also really fucked. There's so many like massive arcs in Batman lore that I'm like, I'd love to see this. Like Nightfall. I mean, we kind of saw that with Dark Knight Rises. But like, ish.
Well, that's what I mean. I really don't need to see a Nightfall animated
because it's such a. Well, have we really ever gotten Azrael?
No, but whatever.
It'd be kind of neat.
He's kind of like a less annoying Adam Warlock,
right?
Like, yea, for I gaze upon thine foes.
He's like Adam Warlock, but like murders fools.
Yeah, he's like, yea, for I gaze upon thine enemy, and then I shall slice him to thine bits. like he's, you know what I mean? Like, where Adam Warlock's like, let me do twice as long of a monologue and never shut the hell up. And you're like, oh,
and not kill anybody.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll just zap him with my beam, and you're like, God, you're such a dork. I hate you. Yeah.
Man. War Games would be good.
War Games would be good. Long Halloween, I think, would work well in animation.
It would be kind of. I mean, that's like a detective story.
That's okay. That's the thing is, I say it'd work well to be animated because it's sort of slower, which is fine because again, it's more of a detective story than an action story.
Right.
But I wonder, it's like animation to me, like usually should be about movement. I'm saying that'd be a good one to make. Like if I were an animator studio and it's like between that and like War Games, I'm like, fuck, I want to sleep sometime in the next year.
Could you imagine being an animator for that and be like, all right, our next project's Long Halloween. Here's the graphic novel, gives it all the animators, and they're like, all right, this is the animation style I'm going to have to replicate. Sees Tim Sale's artwork. You're like, what the fuck is it?
That's true. Tim Sale, he's really good. He's
real good.
He's a stylized fella.
But it's different. It's a different style.
Yeah, it definitely is. So Hush is happening. Oh, man.
Glory to God in the highest.
Yes. This might be my most anticipated DC animated film since since I saw the trailer for Arkham Assault. Mm-hmm. Assault on Arkham. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Those fucking names. The one that was called Batman, but really it was Suicide Squad.
Right.
That one was rad.
Oh, yeah. Well, this one should be rad, too, I'm hoping.
I'm hoping this is really rad. So here's to hoping that Batman Hush is great, which will be coming out in 2019, along with the Wonder Woman, Bloodlines, Justice League versus the Fatal Five, which I'm sure will just be fine, and Reign of the Supermen. So that does it for animation news. Now we move on to the TV segment.
Alrighty, we have a story fresh out of the Arrowverse. Batwoman is getting her own TV series from Caroline Dries, I don't know how you pronounce her name, and Greg Berlanti. Caroline, I'm going to call her because I don't want to fuck up her last name. She was an executive producer for The Vampire Diaries. She also wrote for Smallville. So don't be too dismayed if you're not a big Vampire Diaries person. But this show is going to come about via a crossover event where Batwoman's going to show up in the Arrowverse to some degree in December of this year. And presumably from there, she's going to get her own pilot and her own show, which is, of course, I just said, that's what this story's about. Alex, what's your familiarity with the Batwoman character? Are you excited about this? What do you think?
I'm relatively excited about this because I've sort of been off the Arrowverse, but they've been trying to do stuff, and I like that, and they're getting some new characters in there, so I've sort of been trying to get back into it lately, and the adding of a bat person of some sort will help. Although they had Huntress, but I feel like the Arrowverse version of Huntress was really, really not like the comic counterpart. So this will be cool to have a Bat family member, if you will, in the Arrowverse, even though she's kind of like an untraditional Bat family character.
Yeah.
Like she's not like your mainstay Robin, Batgirl,
Huntress
spoiler.
Yeah, it's she of all the Batman family characters, she's probably the one I know the least about. I've seen the Mystery of the Batwoman movie, but that's loosely based on anything that has to do anything with Batwoman.
Right. I was gonna say I don't think of the one character who's like sort of close, Kathy Duquesne.
Yeah.
I don't think of her at all.
It's a super PG version of her origin and style.
Yeah, I guess.
But I've seen a little bit of her stuff, her New 52 stuff. There was another one, I think it was like Batwoman Elegy. Yeah, Batwoman Elegy, which is like a Detective Comics run that I heard was actually really decent. Greg Rucka's done some stuff for her. So I'm sure she's got a lot of stuff, a lot of good titles, but I've never really delved into her comics, you know?
Yeah, I haven't really. That's the other thing. There's just so many Bat people.
Right.
And I've kind of just stuck with the mainstay ones.
Right. Yeah, I think this will be good. I mean, out of everything that's come out of the Arrowverse thus far, I mean, people seem to like.
Yeah, I think Arrow is a show though. It fell off pretty hard for a while.
Yes.
But I do like that, again, as I said, they're adding some new characters, so maybe this will help revitalize my interest in this show. Mm-hmm. So, of course, that'll be in December of this year. We'll get a first glimpse of Jesus Christ, I was about to say Batgirl, but Batwoman.
Batwoman, yes.
So, as for her own show, sure, why not?
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Okay, let's move to Stargirl series. This is the TV series I'm actually pretty excited about.
Another Arrowverse story.
But I think it is.
Well, it's going to be more standalone-y. So like Black Lightning, if you will, where it's like it's in the Arrowverse, but it's not.
But is it?
I thought it was.
Is Black Light? I don't know if it is.
I thought it was.
Whatever. I don't know if it is or not. I feel like that might be the case here. We got it coming from Geoff Johns, and again, Greg Berlanti, the Arrowverse. Like, he's like the Kevin Feige of the Arrowverse. So, for those of you who don't understand what I mean when I say Kevin Feige, it's just like he's the guy he's running shit at Marvel.
Yes.
So, for those of you playing at home, again, That's Greg Berlanti and Geoff Johns, and they're set to debut it with the DC Universe streaming service.
Yes.
But it'll be in 2019 instead of later this fall, because they don't want to have all their badass shows premiere at once, as we're going to talk about later.
Right.
You got to step with your best foot forward, and we'll get there in just a second. But Stargirl, of course, is created by Geoff Johns. Mm-hmm. She's the next incarnation, technically, of Star Spangled Kid.
Yes.
And I read the entire series of Stars and Stripe, which introduced her as a character. And even though I'd only recently discovered it within the last few years, it is one of my favorite comics because it's just that good.
Really?
Yeah. And it's sort of lighter in tone, which I think is good because a lot, like, some of the Arrow stuff's a little darker. So I'd imagine this will be almost borderline comedy, sort of like Legends of Tomorrow.
Right.
So, yeah. And I think she was in Legends of Tomorrow.
Really?
Like, in like a really short clip, so I don't know if it's going to be the same person or not.
Well, I heard Geoff Johns saying that they were starting casting for this very soon, so that might be probably somebody else, but I don't know. What I like about this story is, well, I've never read any Stargirl comic, regrettably, but I like that Geoff Johns is involved, especially as the creator of this character.
Right.
It shows that he's probably not going to fuck this up. I mean, it seems like a passion project of his.
Right. And with that, I'll give us a little taste of what it's going to be about, even though there's not a lot of info to go off of. It's going to focus on Courtney Whitmore, who is, of course, Stargirl. And it's going to be her as a sophomore in high school and her in a group of ragtag teen heroes facing to be decided later evil.
Nice. Sounds fun.
Or at least that's what the description was on somewhere. Collider.
So this is going to be on the DC Universe streaming service. Yes. Yeah, I like that.
And based on the comics, I'm really wondering how it's gonna cross over with this next one.
Yeah.
You want to talk some Titans now?
Yes. Well, it's not our last story.
But okay, it's not our last TV story.
We're busting at the seams here. We got
we got to talk about this. So DC released their first trailer for their inaugural series to be released on this DC streaming series.
Yes.
Or sorry, DC streaming service. Mm-hmm. So again, we've been sort of critical of this idea and of fragmentation of media in general. And this is them stepping with their best foot forward, was the Titans trailer.
Yes.
Well, God, would you like to start us off? I don't know where to start here.
Fuck Batman, Alex.
Oh, that's right.
The man said fuck Bat. How?
Robin said fuck Batman.
How can you say that?
He's so...
Your poop come out of your mouth?
Is that Chris Parnell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was kind of blown away by this in the best way. I'm like, oh, man, so this is the direction. Oh.
Yeah, because it's like, I was like a little like, I got to see how this is going. And
yeah.
It's like, you know how we were ragging on him for saying this is going to be darker than BVS? And we're like, is that really a good thing?
Well, it is.
Apparently it is. Because this looks terrible. Like, again, in the best way possible.
Yes.
Because, I mean, this is trying way, way too hard.
In the best way?
Possibly. Could be.
Oh, man.
It's like...
If I'm going to watch again, we talked about All-Star Batman and Robin. This is very reminiscent of that. Again, in the best way. Like, oh, man.
Maybe, yeah, this might be the closest thing we get to that.
Right.
And they're all just like... I love how it starts off like, Robin's killing. Mm-hmm. And he's like shooting people with the dude in the alley. And it's like, I don't go by Batman's code. And even says, as we said, fuck Batman. It's like, wow. Like, to me, I'm just like, oh my God, we can swear on this show. I'm like, oh no. And then on top of that, I thought it was just Robin's killing people. It's like, no, everyone is. Mm-hmm. Like, the thing that blew me away the most is Hawk and Dove. You know how Hawk is obviously the feistier of the two, and Dove is, again, the symbolism's pretty obvious. Dove is supposed to be the more, how do you put this?
Peaceful or like quieter / reined in?
Yeah, she, like the more subdued one who tries to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like, you know,
Diplomatic.
yeah, the more diplomatic one who tries to solve things
Right.
Peacefully. So why the hell then is she just like gouging people's eyes out and like slitting like kneecaps and shit with knives? I'm like, I get why Hawk would do that. Why the hell is it like, what's the difference? They're both Hawk.
Right. Oh man.
Like, no, don't do the Achilles tendon. They won't be able to walk. Just bleed them out at the knee.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Alex, did you know who is the one of the showrunners for this, or probably the showrunner for this?
Ooh, I'm do tell.
So it's Akiva Goldsman.
Yeah, I know that name. Why do I feel like that's a bad thing?
Oh, it's not really a bad thing. You may know him better as the screenwriter for both Batman Forever and Batman and Robin.
Oh man, I knew I recognized that name.
Yes.
Oh wow.
So this might be a great show.
So imagine the darkness of BVS, but with the tone deafness of like storytelling of Batman and Robin.
Oh man, this is gonna be great.
Or rather the whimsy.
The whimsy.
The whimsy of Batman and Robin.
Oh my word, it's gonna be so wacky, and you know what? Should I watch this?
It's dark camp.
Oh man, I love it. Is it gonna? Oh man, it's so goofy.
It's like I can't tell if they're just playing us and like they had a shitty script and they're like, no, let's just make it worse. Trust me, the kids will like it.
You know what's weird is there's gonna be a Doom Patrol crossover, right?
Oh, well, see, but Doom Patrol, it's weird. I could see that working out with this type of tone.
Is that going to be as dark and gritty and fuck Batman-y as
I think
this?
But I think it could work because they're all freaks. That's the point of Doom Patrol is they're like outcasts.
I hope that just becomes a catchphrase that this show embraces. Like everybody says fuck Batman. Like
fuck Batman.
And then just like they cut to Batman. It's like, the fuck did I do?
See, now I'm having a hard time imagining this crossover with Stargirl. Now, again, that's without knowing anything or having any images or scripts or anything. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, if it's going to be anything like the comic, it's like superheroes. Mm-hmm. It's like fun, but like sort of goofy.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Gee, Jiminy, guys, we should go get the bad guys. Well, she's not that dorky, but she's like, let's go get the bad guys and let's take them down. Quippity quip quip. And then Robin's like, fuck you. Stupid whore. Like,
and they get into a fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that scene from fucking Ballmasters where the kid gets into a fight with the train engine people. Like, oh, come on, guys, we gotta. This is like the darkest, weirdest scene. Oh my god. Well, yeah, this should be interesting. Jason.
What if she outdarks him? Like Robin tries to take her down, and she just like punches him in the throat, and he's just like gasping for air. She's like, "Get up, bird boy!" No, bird boy, bitch.
Where's Cyclops? Or Cyclops. Cyborg. Excuse me.
Cyborg.
Where's Cyborg?
The budget couldn't handle that.
Right. Cyclops Cyclops at the bottom of a lake right now.
Yeah, that's right. Then we got good reference.
Yeah, it took you a second.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Well, who the hell knows with this timeline?
Yes, but this is an all inside jokes episode and references.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Basically, because we've been holding back.
Yeah,
it's just like, oh well, we don't know. It's like just look this shit up.
Yeah, you know what? You're watching this on your phone anyway, probably. Fucking go look it up.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so we gotta look at Starfire, who looks like a fucking what's that, French Quarter whore.
Oh jeez.
I'm sorry. It's like I heard it's like that's just how she's gonna look for one episode.
Oh, okay.
But it's a little weird. And I'm imagining there's gonna be some like, X-Men Evolution style like watch thing.
Okay.
Maybe that's why she doesn't look like orange and like Starfire and all that.
It's a take, Alex.
Yeah.
This is a take. It's different.
It's different. And then
you got Beast Boy in a tracksuit, looks like.
Yeah. We got Raven, who's just like the most CW-esque character, like attitude, acting, like everything. It's like, are you sure this wasn't supposed to, like, because it was going to be on TNT. I feel like you could airdrop her into Arrowverse and she'd fit right in. Mm-hmm. Her acting was not great. Actually, what am I talking about? No one's acting was good in this.
I don't know.
The delivery of "fuck Batman" was so like, oh yeah, bet you weren't expecting me to say that gosh darn dirty word. It's like Robin, you're still a dork.
It's like it reminded me of like in high school, like if you ever saw a kid getting picked on, or like I did this a couple times, defending myself, like I being picked on, and like you're like. Fuck you, you know. Yeah. You're like that'll show them, and it just makes the bullies even more happier. And you're like, that didn't work.
Yeah, exactly. They just like laugh at you. Like, fuck Batman. You're still a nerd, Robin. Shut up.
Oh man, it just made it brought me there, and I'm like, oh.
So who else is in it? Okay, so we got Hawk and Dove, and they're just like fucking people up.
They're messing fools up.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool.
Their knife bird things
with their large talons.
Their talon things. They're flying a little bit.
I'm hearing some rumblings of getting a Jason Todd on this show for an episode.
How could you not have Jason Todd in this show based on how dark it is, brah?
Oh, man. I don't know. This looks like it's going to be a real trip.
In like
who knows?
The Into the Badlands kind of way.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's a fun show.
But this looks even more like, I feel like Into the Badlands, it's definitely a little more winking at the camera about the goofiness. Mm-hmm. This is like, I don't know.
Kind of taking itself seriously.
It seems like it's trying to take it. You know, they called my bluff, or they proved that they weren't bluffing, rather. When I was trying to call their bluff with, no way, are you really going to make this darker? And it's like, good Lord, is it? They're trying.
It sure is.
It helps with Raven, too.
Yeah.
She's got the monster inside of her.
She's the daughter of the devil, man.
She's like, but sometimes I like being the devil.
This should have come out in 2006. This would be like a perfect companion piece to like without the F words, but like, remember the Birds of Prey show?
Oh man, yes, yes. This is very, very, very like what, like with the tone, very similar. So that is apparently happening. Mm-hmm. The Titans show. This is the way they're like. Don't all of you go signing up for those year-long subscriptions for $74 at once. Mm-hmm. So that was the other thing with this. That's what I love is they announced the price of a year subscription or the monthly subscription. They announce it with this. They're like, oh, by the way,
just in case you're wondering.
Yeah, since you thought this looks so good,
right? It's what, $7.99 a month?
You know what? I might get it for the first month.
Yeah.
Are they doing it Netflix style, where they're just going to release the whole show at once?
I'd imagine.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
I might do a month and cancel.
We'll see about. Well, I'm interested in the comics. We'll see how that goes.
See, that's the other thing. I might try it for a month. So that's that. Titans. Wow. You may have missed the mark, or maybe you hit it.
Yes.
You hit it squarely.
Oh man.
We'll find out.
Moving on, we got another look at Deadly Class this weekend, which is, of course, that show based on the Rick Remender comic, developed by the Russo brothers, who you may know as the directors of such movies as Civil War and Infinity War. This is a sci-fi show. Alex, what'd you think of this trailer?
Well, it kind of got rid of any qualms or rather concerns. Mm-hmm. That the first trailer could have left in my mind. Because I thought the first trailer looked good.
Yeah.
But I thought, but what if I'm just getting tricked and it sucks? And this is like, no, we're going to give you more footage and don't worry, it's going to be good. I really dig the whole premise. And it just looks good. Like the way it's coming together, the acting, the cinematography, the fight scenes, everything looks really good.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked at how good this looked for, and I hate saying this because I don't want to shit all over sci-fi.
Go ahead and do it.
Well, I mean, it looks better than what they've put out as a TV show, especially with original content.
Yeah.
This looks like a movie.
That's what I mean. Everything just looks like it's put together well. And I will agree with you, though. Like, sci-fi shows have, they haven't really caught my attention in the best ways. Mm-hmm. This looks like... Again, for that channel, this looks like a very big step up from some of the stuff they've been doing. However, to be fair, they have had a lot of shows that are finding success with niche audiences.
Oh, yeah?
Like that Winona Earp show.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I'm not really, I don't know, it looked like whatever. But it didn't look like an old sci-fi show where I'm just like, what the hell is this? It looked like they've really been trying to improve their quality of their shows.
Right.
And yeah, Deadly Class looks pretty goddamn rad.
This looks real fun.
Yeah, sure does, Billy. Good. You really added a lot.
I mean, it's like...
This looks really fun.
I don't know what else to say.
In that dorky tone of voice.
This looks really fun, guys.
That's just like... It looks good. Sure does.
Yeah, I like
Robert with his dynamite commentary.
There. I like the scene where the girl gets smacked in the face.
All right, see, there we go. Let's talk about specifics.
It's such a weird scene. Remember that where she gets like she's like passing a note to the kid in the class and like the teacher like smacks her in the face and she's like bleeding and she like licks the blood and like a weird like
she does that Bruce Lee shit like
I was like
you're gonna have to do better than that.
Yeah, I'm like this show is fucking weird.
That's what I mean.
In a good way.
But I feel like because of the premise, it's like the darkness isn't unwarranted.
Yeah.
It's like it's a show about
assassins.
Like an assassin's school. Mm-hmm. And they're all sort of like fuck-ups or like misfits. So it's like...
Dude's going to kill himself and...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of, teenage angsty shit, but it works well in this setting.
It doesn't feel like it's trying too hard, you're saying.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like other shows that we may have talked about in length.
Well, I think that comes from the source material.
Right.
I haven't read the comic, but I'd imagine this is probably a dark comic, whereas most of the Teen Titans comics fucking just aren't. They're not. They're fun.
That's like, I saw this meme somewhere. It was like Teen Titans, and it's like an upgrade button. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, Teen Titans Go. I said upgrade. Yeah. And then it's like, Titans. It's like, I said upgrade.
You know what's weird? Because of how self-referential, and we're talking about Titans again, but Teen Titans Go, I'm interested to see how they reference the Titans show.
Man.
How are they going to do that?
I would love for them to do that.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Like Hawk and Dove come by.
Oh, man.
That'd be
You guys are kind of hardcore.
Yeah, it's like, you guys are sort of the same. I thought you guys are supposed to be different.
Right.
Hawk and Dove feels like, sorry to bring up Titans again, but Hawk and Dove in this case, and I know I'm basing it a lot on seeing very little of them. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, based on the way they're fighting, which is actually kind of an important part of their characters, if it weren't for the fact that they are two characters in the comics, like, if this were a movie pitch, I feel like every exec's note would be like, can you just combine those two characters?
Right. Yeah. It would be. You're not wrong.
Right. But back to Deadly Class.
It seems like it's doing everything that Titans tried to do, but a little bit better.
Yeah. It's not trying too hard. It's like being a teenager is stressful, man. Mm-hmm. Especially if you're a misfit, man. And if you're trying to be an assassin, man. And then people on motorcycles during the Dia de los Muertos festival try and kill you, man.
Right.
Looks like good shit. Got a solid cast, I guess. I don't even know who the hell any of them are. It looks good.
Yeah.
That's the point.
And that are those are the TV stories.
And now we move on to the main event, if you will.
Yes.
We're, of course, going to talk about The English Patient for 3.5 hours.
Good one.
No. We're going to talk about
the movies.
The movies that had some trailers, some footage, some announcements at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, man. Let's begin. Aquaman, Alex. We got the trailer. We got our first look at how this movie is going to look. It's coming out this December. What did you think about the trailer?
Well, the first thing that really struck my mind, because I was watching it, but the first thing that really stuck in my head, there's a shot, specifically at 1:12 in the trailer. People, if you're playing at home, watch the Aquaman trailer after you listen to this, and pause it at 1:12, and tell me that isn't a beautiful shot. It's just the big shot where, his little weird twirly scooter ship dives down, and that's like, whoosh, and then the camera's like, look, this is Atlantis. And it's a huge wide shot where you get all the creatures, the weird buildings, a good use of your purples, your blues, your aquas, like that.
Your sea foams.
Yeah, all those.
The Crayola colors, if you will.
Yeah, like the blue section of the Crayola box. It's just amazing looking. It's the vastness, the utter vastness.
The detail.
The vastness and the detail of Atlantis looks
so fucking good.
It looks so goddamn good. And again, as we know, DC wearing a little spotty on. Mm-hmm. However, as we pointed out on here, and as we pointed out on Torches and Pitchforks, we both like and have, we've had high praise for all of the solo outings. Mm-hmm. And this looks so far to be another one of those that could possibly get some more high praise.
I hate being one of these guys. It's like, whatever happened to fun comic book movies? Because I do like the dark ones too. But the first moment in this where I was like, oh man, was when he jumps on, is it a submarine or a ship or something? Yeah, the submarine, and he bursts through like the deck and turns around and he's like, permission to come aboard. I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. I'm done. Yeah. I'm already gonna see this. You don't have to show me anything else. And then they show the fight scene that ensues there, little snippets of it, and I'm like, fuck.
Exactly.
It looks good.
It's like, again, like that wasn't even a quip. It was an action one-liner.
Oh,
That's what we need more of. I'm sick of quips or one-liners.
Like, what is this, Under Siege 3, Jason Momoa? Get the fuck out of here. Oh.
Yeah, I love it. Just like, it was like, okay, I'm not saying it's on this level, but it reminded me of Arnie one-liners.
Yeah.
Not as legendary as I Let Him Go, blow off some steam, Bennett, but it's kind of like, it almost felt like a good like SNL, like from the back in the day, like a permission to kick your ass. like it was just kind of a funny line. I like that. It got you pumped for the rest of the scene.
Was there any... So I have a question for you. We learned a little bit about the story in this. It's kind of, I think, what we both expected, which is like Orm and Arthur Curry are battling for the throne.
Orm the Ocean Master.
The Ocean Master, played by Patrick Wilson.
Right.
Was there anything in this trailer that did surprise you?
How good Black Manta looked.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
The shot... Okay, the shot in particular that I was like... The Atlantis one really did it. It helped a lot. Well, there's 3 shots. That one, the shot where they're on land in like what looks like Greece or something.
Yeah.
When Black Manta shoots that ray at that bell tower thing.
He's like jumping through it or near it or whatever.
Whatever. He shoots that ray and it like knocks it down.
Fuck.
I was like, yes. You want to know why I like that so much? That was a scene where it's like, this is the comic book coming to life. Mm-hmm. And not in a way where it's like, it's too exaggerated and it doesn't work, or it's taken too many liberties that's so different.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
You know what I mean? It felt like...
It looked like a panel.
But it looked like a panel, but it also looked like this is how it should look if it were to be real.
Right.
Because there's like Marvel sometimes... Now, not to discredit it, because obviously we're Marvel fanboys like everyone else. But,
we're human beings.
Right. But sometimes I'm like, this is almost like too much like it. Mm-hmm. And I know it sounds like, what the hell do you want? Mm-hmm. Whereas like the first X-Men, I'm like, this is good, but it's not quite X-Men feeling-y.
Right.
Well, it was still a great movie, but I mean, like, I feel like that Black Manta shot and just the way this looks, it's the perfect like middle ground of like being an adaptation, but not taking too many liberties. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why that Black Manta shot was like, that's a panel shot.
You know what's weird is
but it was done where it's like, this isn't just, oh yeah, it looks like a drawing or something.
Well, no, it's a good image.
It's a great image. It's iconic.
You got Black Manta in the background, and you got like his laser beam eye shooting at like towards the camera, so he's in like the vanishing point of the image, if you will. It's the perspective's cool.
It's the perfect next step for the comic being adapted to the big screen.
Yeah, and
it just looked great.
Yeah, I think all this also, I mean, we're basically all saying the same thing here, which is like, it looks really good. Like, Atlantis looks good. The fighting looks good. Black Manta looks good. The effects look pretty damn good. It's like, I think that again, the movie's not out yet. It could suck ass, which I'd be stunned if it did.
Let's hope it doesn't.
But I think that's a kudos to James Wan. As an action director.
He's really brought this to life because I think an obvious choice at director that a lot of people may have thought in previous years was Peter Jackson.
That was my go-to, man.
Right, because that's the thing is Atlantis is such a world that needed to be built.
Right.
And especially Wonder Woman had the same thing with Themyscira. However, most of the movie didn't take place there.
Right.
So they could, I don't want to say cut corners, but like they didn't have to make it as expansive or think about, oh, how are we going to film? It's like, fuck it, we've got like 3 scenes to film here. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it's like, it's a lot of it is going to take place in the ocean, in Atlantis. Mm-hmm. And again, it does look like they're going to take some side quests
Yes.
to land.
Some journeys to the surface, if you will.
Right. So I think you're right. James Wan has done, from what it looks like he's really done a hell of a job bringing Atlantis to life and bringing, again, the enormity of Atlantis to life.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this. There's something I don't feel like people are giving enough love for.
What's that?
As a huge dork who loves animals and like sea creatures and sharks and shit, my God, the scene where I'm like, this is just gonna sound so fucking ridiculous saying out loud. Like my third favorite shot. So we have again the 112 shot, the Black Manta shot. My third and final favorite shot is that part where it's like everyone's riding like sharks and fucking
underwater,
what look like gigantic like alligator gars and shit.
Yeah.
And then it snaps on the giant crab, and I'm just like, what am I watching? This is yes.
This is an undersea battle, if you will.
It's like I understand why they waited to make this movie. Like the technology, it wasn't possible.
Oh yeah, no, dude, I completely forgot about that. Where like they're fighting against like what are those things called? Like the trench, like those like krakeny looking dudes.
It's the big crabs, and they're all riding on like sharks and big like weird
prehistoric looking fucking fish.
Like God, I'm just geeking. Geeking out. It looks so good.
It looks
I love that battle too. It's like, because the other thing is, at the end of the day, with any genre movie, like horror, action, thriller, you're always going to have tropes, and it's just really going to be unavoidable to fall into some of them. But I think the way people look at those, like, oh, that's such cliche, it's like, I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with it when it looks exactly like the other times it's been done. This looks like, yeah, and then we're going to have a big battle. It's like, yeah, but this battle has sharks and octopus and like other shit. It's like
squid and shit.
Oh, by the way, it's underwater.
Oh man,
that's what I'm saying. Is like we're trying to make this a different battle.
They haven't really made a movie like this, have they? No,
not that I can think of.
I think that'll get critics going. You know, because right now I think the name of the game for comic book movies is originality.
Right.
You know, Wonder Woman I think really hit that with the take on war. You know, even though Captain America: First Avenger did come first, but people liked that take.
I feel like the theme was more about like, sort of like righteousness.
Yeah,
righteousness and humility in success.
Yes, and like the coming together of like two different worlds. You know, like humans fighting along with basically gods.
No, I was talking about Captain America.
Oh.
It's like it's about like having heart as well as ability.
Yeah, and I think originality is going to be the name of the game here. And Aquaman looks very. I mean, there's not really a comp for this.
I mean, okay, I've heard, and again,
like Waterworld, like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, I guess, because it's underwater and big fish. Like I don't know.
Right.
Splash.
Well, people aren't going to like this reference, but I'd be lying if Atlantis didn't remind me of Gunga City.
Oh no, I feel you there. Boss Nass maybe get some.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
How great would that be? It's like he's spear fishing, or he's like trident fishing, and he just like throws and it kills Jar Jar Binks. Anyway, that was kind of random, but I do see similarities. I have been hearing some comparisons, however. Again, I think this is sort of unfair to Black Panther.
Oh, yeah, no, I've heard that too, because, like, the battle for the throne and,
But it's like, come on, these are different thrones we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking about Okay, fuck, maybe not. I was gonna say we're talking about a hidden nation. I'm like, oh, right, just like, but one's underwater for Christ's sakes.
Right. I get that. I mean, if you really want to be a dick about it, it's like, well, Themyscira was an invisible nation hidden in plain sight too, and that came before Black Panther.
Oh, that's right.
So actually, no.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's just it becomes a dumb game of semantics then.
That's what I'm talking about. Is like, yes, you're always going to have some sort of cliche. Otherwise, you're just going to have like some bullshit movie like Strangers. What the hell is that movie that we had to watch?
Which one?
In class, it was awful.
What? Stranger Than Paradise?
Yeah, it's like, it really broke the boundaries, and it sucked ass.
Yeah.
Like,
well, because then if we keep doing this, like, it's going to become like, his parents died. That's just like all these fucking characters.
That's what I mean. It's like, God.
It's like, guys, calm down. Like, it's fine.
Part of that's like, similar shit happens to multiple people in real life, too.
I mean, to those people, all I have to say is like, guys, sharks.
Sharks, exactly.
You see the sharks? Come on.
When have you seen a movie with this many sharks? Even Sharknado did not have this many sharks. That's actually one of my biggest complaints about Sharknado is you don't get a lot of like really good like longer shots that like linger on a good shark.
That's because the effects are real bad.
Right, so they use
also,
the quick cuts.
We got some other fish in this. We got turtles. We got the
turtles are not fish.
No, but we got the squids. Well, not fish either. But the sea life representation in this is very A1.
Yeah,
as the kids would say.
It's good. It's good that we're representing some sea life.
Yes, but
I'm serious though. It's like I love some sharks.
All kidding aside, this looks very promising. It looks very fun. There's some effects here and there that I'm like, they don't look great, but I'm sure they're going to hammer that out in 6 months.
Because this comes out in
winter.
Comes out in December.
Right.
Which is going to be sort of crowded. You know, as we've mentioned, other movies such as Spider-Man, Into Spider-Verse, and Mortal Engines, and a bunch of other stuff. Mm-hmm. And, of course, Robert's boring Dick Cheney movie.
Yes, I'm excited for that. I just want to see Christian Bale destroy his body.
Does it have any sharks in it?
Not yet, but it might have a scene where Dick Cheney shoots somebody, so I'll be there.
I'd rather it have...
You'd rather be shot?
I'm more of a sharks guy.
No,
it's not, and it's not about who he's shooting. I'm just talking about I need some sharks. Does it have any sharks?
Does it have sharks? That's going to be the question every exec asks for scripts after this movie.
If it's successful.
Yeah. So this Aquaman movie, we need shark movies now.
Yeah. It's like so it's about a single mother in Jersey trying to do her best, after her family is killed, or after half of her family is killed in a train accident.
Can she be killed by sharks?
Yeah. How about not a train accident? What if they're all eaten by sharks? Much like the Newark incident, which inspired Peter Benchley's Jaws.
In fact, can we make this a Jaws 5?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So Sharks.
God damn it!
I can't wait.
So,
real quick though,
yes.
What do you think about the other characters that we saw in this? So we have Mira.
Yes.
Black Manta.
We have, I think is it Atlanta? Queen Atlanta, played by Nicole Kidman?
We only saw a little glimpse.
Only a little bit. I'm liking all of them. I mean, Mara seems cool. She was briefly in Justice League.
It's funny, though, I was rewatching the underwater fight scene with Steppenwolf in Justice League the other day on TV.
Not bad.
Yeah, no, but it kind of made me excited for Aquaman. I'm like, we're going to get more of this.
Yeah.
A lot more of this.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I really love Black Manta. Like, man, every instance of him, I was like, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is about him. It's so weird because he looks dumb, but not to me. Like, I look at him and I'm like, he looks cool. Like, he looks like he's got a cool deal.
No, it's like, I feel like people would say this looks dumb.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know. I like him. What's his deal? And it's good stuff, man. But speaking of side characters, am I allowed to transition?
Yes.
Okay, so
we've talked about Aquaman long enough.
Did you know who's in the Aquaman movie?
Who's that?
That's also in this next movie we're going to talk about.
Who?
Jaimin Hansu's in Aquaman. He plays one of like the fish people underwater.
Oh yeah, that again. We got all the different Atlanteans, fish people, fish, sharks.
But Jaimin Hansu, not his first DCEU rodeo. As we move on to our next movie, which is
Shazam.
Oh yes. So this trailer also came from Comic-Con this weekend. I think it was Friday we got it. Actually, I think we got every trailer Friday. Or no, Saturday. I'm sorry.
Aquaman was that was
It was like that afternoon was like all 5 trailers that I really cared. 3 or 4 trailers I really cared about.
It was kind of crazy. I was, checking my computer every now and then. Mm-hmm. It was great.
But
it was a good day.
This is like Aquaman. Well, maybe a little bit more so. This seems like a different direction for the DCEU. How did you feel about this trailer?
I felt good because, again, humor shouldn't be like, derpity derp, quip, 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 hoobity, ha, ha.
Yeah.
Like all that forcedness. This felt like, oh my God, I'm a superhero. The humor felt natural, which is something that I think is a vast improvement over Justice League. Like, derpity derp derp, funny line. Right. Again, I mean, I'm repeating myself, but it did feel much more natural, and I kind of love this premise.
Oh, yeah.
I almost feel like they needed to choose You Make My Dreams Come True by Hall & Oates to really tie this trailer together.
Right.
And for Christ's sakes, it didn't give away the whole story. I have no idea what's going on other than Billy Batson meets the wizard Shazam, and now he is a superhero.
Yeah, we see a glimpse of Dr. Thaddeus Savannah, played by Mark Strong, and that's it. We don't even hear him talk.
Right.
Like, good. And you know what? Frankly, this goes the same for Aquaman. It's all I needed. I'm going to see sold. The fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't like there's some things where I see a trailer, I'm like, I want to see more and maybe spoil the whole movie for myself. Right. Like, what was it? Ant-Man I avoided the TV spots, but I did see all the trailers.
Right.
I'm like, I want to see all of them. I don't know why. I feel like I need to see them. Also, I just got so exhausted from avoiding everything for Infinity War. I'm like, fuck it, I give up. Mm-hmm. But with these are the 2 things that I needed to see, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm fully satisfied with what's given. I'm definitely going to go see both of them. And let's see. What else was in Shazam?
I mean, I'm just so fucking sold on the premise. It seems funny. I mean, it's a good trailer. It's a good trailer. And then Zachary Levi, or Levy, however you want to pronounce it, comes in, and you're like, oh, man.
Yeah.
This guy is having a fucking blast. Like, oh, man. Just...
That's what I mean. I love the premise. And again, people, I've been saying this. You don't always have to redo everything. Just make derivative ripoffs.
Right.
What is this totally sort of kind of a derivative ripoff that they even mentioned in marketing material?
Big.
Exactly. It's big, but it's a superhero.
Oh my God.
How the hell doesn't that sound good?
The thing that the reason why the movie Big works is because Tom Hanks is supremely adept at playing what the role is, which is a child playing an adult.
Right.
And like Zachary Levi does an incredible job at this too. Like some of those lines where it's like he's talking about like, oh dude, you got bullet invulnerability. Oh man, you're dead. Just like Jesus Christ.
I also like where he's testing out the powers,
like so
with the
funny.
half pipe.
Yeah, flight. It's good stuff. It looks really fun.
I would say that this is almost reminiscent of Sam Raimi's first Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
in a lot of even though he's young, a young man discovers he's got some powers and some wacky hijinks ensues. Mm-hmm. Looks funny.
Oh yeah, I'm there for this. I really, really enjoyed this trailer. I think it's going to be real fun.
Yeah, and I'm glad again that the humor isn't try too hard. It works. It's natural. And also shout out to the kid from It.
Yeah, Jack Dylan Grazer getting some more work. Yeah,
okay,
it played Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie Kazbrak, if you will.
Yeah, had some good stuff. And also Jaimin Hansu, who we mentioned as the wizard.
Oh, yeah. Can we just give a big shout out to Jaimin Hansu?
He also cracked me up.
Yeah.
Say it!
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Shazam?
Yeah, Shazam, whoosh. Good stuff. Yeah. Real good trailer.
I'm really looking forward to Shazam. And whatever, slight fears ahead were pretty much completely alleviated.
Pretty much. So this will be coming out in...
I was actually, if I'm being honest, I was surprised at how much I liked this trailer.
Me too. Yeah. I was shocked at how solid it looked.
Yeah.
And this is actually going to be taking up the old Fast and Furious spot.
Oh, yeah. When's that?
April 5th, 2019.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least it's filling the void for that.
Yeah. Hopefully
Wait a minute. When does Hobbs and Shaw come out?
Oh, I think it's probably going to be coming out at the earliest, probably late next year, because it's not filming yet, right?
I don't know.
But
either way, it's filling. Even if it comes out that month, it's filling what would be
that April hole,
that regular April spot.
Yes. So just warning you guys, if it's going to sound like we're going to be broken records and like gush over every trailer, spoilers, we fucking are. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like there really wasn't any trailer this Comic-Con where I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Not really.
I understand that this episode may be long, but tough shit.
Deal with it.
Anyway, yeah.
See you in a week.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
You can always tell us how much you hated, how long it was in the comment section. And again, remember there's timestamps. I don't know why I'm telling you this late in the episode, but hey.
Oh, man. Well,
so moving along, we've got some news on that Joker movie, which, again, I don't care what anyone says. I'm just having a serious case of cognitive dissonance.
It's happening, I guess.
That's what people say. And
that's what we're told.
Yeah, and now they're looking for other people. They say Zazie Beetz, or is that her name? Beetz,
I think.
Jesus Christ. Zazie Beetz? Why the fuck did I put Bates on this paper?
Was it a Freudian slip of Kathy Bates?
Sure, I don't know.
I'd love to see Kathy Bates in a CBM.
But wouldn't she fit perfectly in this Joker movie?
She kind of would, as like an Annie Wilkes type.
Like the woman from Misery.
Yeah.
May I airdrop her in this movie? Works.
She'd fit. She'd work as the Joker's mom.
What is it?
Zazie Beetz.
Beetz.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Zazie Beetz. Jesus Christ. I typed out Bates.
That's all right.
Goddamn autocorrect. Why wouldn't it correct it to Beats like do like beets?
Or like the beets, the magical root vegetable.
Right. Or like suggest that I capitalize it because I'm talking about the band from Doug.
Right.
All right, we have beaten this joke to death.
Yes. But she is going to be in the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix.
Catch that?
Oh, I know. I sure did. It was a joke. I chuckled.
I just wanted to make.
I
make
chortled.
Sure.
I guess you could say.
Chortled. Okay, so sorry. Continue.
But she's going to be in it. And who else is going to be in it, Alex? In talks to be in it.
In talks, we got Robert De Niro.
Oh boy.
So he's really all about that gangster shit again.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be in The Irishman and this possibly.
Yeah, that's interesting. Again, interesting stuff from this movie. I'm very intrigued. I hope it's good.
What, are you be playing like Carmen Falcone?
Oh man, that'd be great. He'd be playing either that. I heard there was a rumor that like he's gonna be playing like a late night talk show host or something, which really, because I know
so
they
basically like the guy from Casino,
maybe,
or better yet, like Jake LaMotta in the later stage of his career.
I'm the boss. Yeah. Well, either that or one of the early comps for this was the Scorsese film King of Comedy, which is like it's a movie about like De Niro plays like a failing stand-up comic who like kidnaps Jerry Lewis, who's like a late night talk show host, so that he can get him to go on his show. Sounds very similar to that. Like, is this going to be a King of Comedy remake, but with Batman? No, it won't. But it's interesting that De Niro's been added, and that comp was used.
Oh,
and
that
Scorsese,
he might be added.
Well, yes. Along with Zazie Beetz.
Right. So how are you saying it's like King of Comedy?
Well, because it's like, I guess they're saying that his role is going to be like he's playing a late night talk show host. So it's like, that's an interesting parallel. But who knows?
I think it's just mostly going to feel like a gangster movie.
I hope it does. It'd be interesting to see that take on that Joker origin. Is it going to be like the 2-hour-long version of the first 20 minutes of Batman 1989? I don't know. Who knows? There's so much up in the air about this movie. It's kind of exciting.
I feel like it's going to be a lot like the flashbacks from Killing Joke. Mm-hmm. That's to me what I'm imagining it as.
See, I'm thinking that like shades of the '89 like Jack Napier thing, and like maybe a little bit of Brian Azzarello's Joker graphic novel.
Oh right, didn't you hear though? His name's Arthur Fleck in this.
I heard that rumor. Is that actually it?
I thought it was legit.
Oh, by the way, spoilers for anybody like listening to this. If this actually turns out true, holy shit, I'm sorry. But did you hear the rumor that like I think it was also Frances Conroy got added to this movie. She's an actress. She was on a bunch of seasons of American Horror Story. She's playing the Joker's mom.
Oh yeah.
But I heard a rumor that the Joker's mom is supposed to be like nuts. and that she's supposed to. She's allegedly like a fading like secretary that like used to work for Thomas Wayne.
Oh,
and that
yeah.
like it's alleged that like the Joker, and it's but never confirmed that the Joker's mom and Thomas Wayne had a fling. So like maybe the Joker and Batman are half brothers. So I'm like,
I heard about that.
That'd be fucking. That's a take.
You know what? That's a take, and it's like, since we have this separate label, that's the place to do it.
Right. It's an Elseworlds deal.
Exactly. So it's like, that's what I love about Elseworlds. It's like, if you want something to work, but you know it doesn't have much shelf life for the future, you can go ahead and do it in Elseworlds because it's Elseworlds.
See, that was one of the big problems I had. Side note with Batman 89 is like, Jack Napier killed Batman's parents. I'm like, no, he fucking didn't. It was Joe Chill, you fucking plebeian.
Yes. You plebeian.
Come on. Get it right, Tim.
Wow. Plebeian.
You Philistine.
Yeah, you sound like you sound like a
one of those critics we
one
referenced.
of those stuffy critics we were talking shit about.
No, but
anyway,
I love it. It's going to be an interesting project.
I like
interested.
these. Yeah. Oh, Zazie Beetz. God damn it. Zazie, Kathy Bates, also known as Zazie Beetz.
Yes.
is going to be playing a single mother who the Joker has interest in.
Okay, so maybe a romantic lead, if you will.
I would say maybe not.
Maybe not?
Maybe,
yeah, you probably
maybe
might. You might be right.
Either that or it's like a Godfather scenario where it's like, oh, Mr. Joker, I need a favor. It's like, well, then, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to have to do a favor for me.
I can't wait.
Joker laugh.
Yeah. I honestly can't wait for September to see set photos from this thing and just to like hear anything more about this because I'm desperate here. Like, what's going on with this thing?
What if Venom shows up, man?
What if pantsless Spider-Man shows up at the
This would be no, I thought it was Michael Moore.
Oh, Michael Moore.
Michael Moore as Spider-Man.
Yeah. But,
that would be real wacky.
It'd be a treat.
Yeah.
In a way.
Okay. Overall, though, I like these casting choices. I'm fine with it. Mm-hmm. That was a really long tangent to just say, yeah, looks good.
Well,
or sounds good.
Speaking of long tangents, here, look at our next story, Alex.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So.
You want to take it?
Get ready for another long one, ladies and gentlemen. So, the Venom trailer was shown at Comic-Con, but not released online. Okay, so normally, again, this is actually the perfect example of what I was just talking about with trailers with Aquaman and Shazam.
Right.
Normally, I don't like seeing multiple trailers. I don't like things being given away. But Venom, I'm just so left in the goddamn dark about. I'm like, fuck it, I need more. I do want more trailers. Especially after the first one.
Yeah, which was such a tease, man. Well, no, but
not even such a tease. It's just like, are you kidding me? Like, just wait. Just wait till you have effects done.
Right.
But apparently, from the descriptions online, we get some stuff in this trailer that kind of confirms things we heard murmurs about,
yes.
But now we know. Not necessarily Carnage, but
other symbiotes.
Yes, there are other symbiotes. Symbiotes, that's right, according to the trailer, but not according to the how do you pronounce it video.
Right.
Anyway, so there are some sightings of other symbiotes, and as this is based off of the, what the hell is it called? Lethal Protector? Lethal Protector arc, which of course has Lage. God damn it, they have such stupid names.
Agony.
Agony, Phage, Lasher,
Riot,
and Scream.
Yes.
So we get a couple glimpses of what people think are like, oh, that might be Scream or something, which they kind of implied because there's that one girl who looks like she's sort of feral and like lunges at the dude in the other trailer.
Right.
And there was one image that leaked, and boy, does it look Venom-y.
Oh, it does.
But you know what? I'm still not convinced this movie's happening.
It's happening to you too, huh? Because I'm just like, Tom Hardy's in this?
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't believe, like, and he was there. He was at Hall H. He was doing the panel. I'm like, I'm blown away.
They're using the South Park "you can't come" sales technique.
Right.
Because they're like, no, you can't see Venom. You're like, but I want to see him.
Right.
You're like, now I think this movie's going to be shitty, but I still want to see what he looks like. Then you finally see Venom, you're like, but I want to see more Venom.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, and we're going to show it at Comic-Con. It's like, but I wasn't there. It's like, well, then you can't see it. They're using the Eric Cartman, you can't come method of sales.
Oh, man. Well, there was another sighting in this movie, and it was head biting off sighting.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
If we get some symbiotes biting heads off, oh, man, am I going to be happy?
It's like it's weird, too, is I've thought about this more. Mm-hmm. I guess you don't have to have a Venom movie be rated R, but I suppose it works.
Yeah.
Nothing feels too forced.
Right. I'm sad we haven't seen this yet. I'm sad none of this leaked. What the fuck, Comic-Con goers? I trusted you.
Yeah, I trusted you to leak this, you bastards. All right,
No.
So apparently the Venom movie is still happening, and they brought more proof to Comic-Con.
That we haven't seen.
So you know what? I don't believe them.
No.
No, it's not happening.
Bad move, Sony.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Calling BS.
Although apparently it might be released probably, or rumor has it by the time this episode releases. Who the hell knows? Who cares?
Yeah.
Whatever.
End of the week, they said.
Yeah. So moving on, we got a trailer for Glass. And this one kind of blows my mind because it is, of course, the crossover sequel, which is so random, of Unbreakable and Split. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen Split, but I saw Unbreakable, and I kind of didn't like it. Mm-hmm. I thought it was a little slow. I thought there was good things in it.
Yeah.
For instance, Samuel L. Jackson's character is cool.
Oh, man.
And with that, I don't know why the hell I'm so interested in seeing this. It doesn't make sense. It looks good, but I don't even know why.
I think it's just because this feels like, it's a culmination of so many good things. James McAvoy in Split was a good thing.
Right.
Sam Jack in Unbreakable was a good thing. The premise of them teaming up to fight Bruce Willis, I think, is very interesting and entertaining. And I mean, you know me, I'm a fucking big dumb fan of Unbreakable. I love that movie so much, and I love Split also. And I was smiling like a fucking idiot during this trailer.
Yeah.
This looks so good.
I was expecting this. That was the other thing. I had, because I'm not a big fan of Unbreakable at all. Mm-hmm. I know we split ways on that.
Yeah, maybe another Torches and Pitchforks segment down the way.
It was entitled Torches and Pitchforks, Let's Go to War.
Right.
Anyway, so, again, I was able to recognize good in Unbreakable, but I just really thought it was boring. Mm-hmm. So I have no idea why the hell I thought that this looks great, but I was super surprised because I went in being like, what? Why the hell is it? Why is it crossing over with Split? That's so random. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? When you present it like that, all of a sudden it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I saw somebody mention that it parallels the current climate of superheroes now, because where she says Sarah Paulson's character is I'm in the field of studying people who think they're superheroes, and it's a growing field, and it's like, oh man. Is that a reference to the current superhero movie climate where it's just there's so many of them, and I'm interested to see what, because superhero lore and superhero fandom was not what it was back in 2000 when he made Unbreakable. I'm interested to see how Shyamalan, if he even plans on to doing this, commenting on the current state of comic bookdom and superhero lore as it, exists.
That's kind of the vibe I got with Sam Jack's character. Mm-hmm. It didn't really come through as much. This is kind of an afterthought after watching this trailer. I'm like, wow, Sam Jack's character kind of represents I guess the worst of fans.
Yeah, in a way.
And I think that's kind of cool how that might have, again, some minor commentary about fans today.
Yeah.
And now they're a little too
zealous.
Just a little too zealous.
Yes.
But those are mostly the internet fans. I feel like real, people fans are fine.
Yeah, normal people are.
Yeah. Or not even. I feel like most people on the internet who are fans are still fine. It's just it's like everything else. The most annoying and loudest get the most attention. Mm-hmm. So, but I think it's good to be hey, people who are annoying and crazy about this, calm down just a bit.
Exactly.
I don't know. That's something that kind of crossed my mind that made me feel shitty because I'm like, ugh, because I don't think I am, but it's but do other people? You know what
God.
I mean?
Anxiety.
Nah, I mean, I'm merely joshing you.
Yeah, no,
as the kids say these days. The kids saying joshing you?
Yeah, they say that still.
Do they? Because I've been hearing like lit and
I think the term is clowning now.
Clowning. Well, I'm
clowning me.
Yeah, I'm clowning you. I'm joshing you. Whatever. Anywho.
Oh man.
So I lost my train of thought.
This movie looks
Glass.
good.
Yeah, Glass looks good. Watch it when it comes out. Yada yada yada. Moving along. Whoa, you got a thought.
No, I was just gonna say, Alex, treat yourself and watch Split.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it. This movie, I meant to,
It's fun.
but I dumbly decided to watch Triple X instead that day.
That's okay. I don't blame you for that. It
Well,
had Donnie Yen in it.
It had Donnie Yen, and it was really bad because I'm like, I'm sure I'll see Split next week. That never happens. Whenever there's 2 movies out in one weekend, never happens. I'm telling you, I have to either see both of them right then and there, or one's getting left in the dust, and unfortunately, it got left in the dust.
Right.
So now I will undust Split and watch it.
Sweet.
So that's that. Okay, what do we got next?
We're moving on to another trailer. Alex, you done did a good thing in organizing the trailers this way because, for me at least, this is my favorite trailer.
Oh, yeah?
It was for Godzilla King of the Monsters, which is the sequel, long-awaited sequel, for me at least, to the 2014 Gareth Edwards Godzilla movie.
Which I have a small poster of.
You do, right there, actually.
I got it for free, but I got it. I'm like, man, I hope this movie's good. I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
And
man.
I didn't hang it up right then and there. I was like, now I don't have to take it down in shame.
Do you remember the complaint that fans had in the first Godzilla where it was like, there's not enough monster battles in this. There's not enough monsters in this.
It's like, well,
All right.
complain and you shall receive.
Because we got not 1, not 2, not even 3. We have 4 fucking monsters in this. We have Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah, which is technically 6 monsters if you count Ghidorah's 3 heads.
Of course.
But
Got 6 minds at work.
yes, fuck, man. I'm going to let you talk because what did you think about this trailer? Because I got a lot to say.
Well, to start off, I will say that haunting apocalyptic visions have never looked so glorious.
Oh, man.
And I typed that out because I knew I'd fuck that up if I don't know. I put on my annoying critic hat when I wrote that down.
But God, you're right. Like, God, does it look good.
Haunting apocalyptic visions.
Well, like the vision of like the Capitol. It's like the big Capitol building. There's like fire tornadoes in the background. I
feel like
oh,
this
man.
needs some like Night of the what the hell is that called? The Night at the Bald Mountain.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Mazorgsky.
Yeah.
Or not Mazorgsky, sorry. I'm thinking of Pictures in an Exhibition.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Which would be sort of out of place.
well, it's interesting you
You
bring
know
up.
what the hell I'm talking about? No.
Yeah. I think that is
that's-
Mussorgsky.
God.
The one from Fantasia, right?
Damn it, I don't know.
No, but
I'm blanking out.
Well, speaking of more
Friends at Home, you know the one I'm talking about. It's the scary sounding class.
with the big gargoyle guy.
Well, it's got the really big like bassoons or whatever. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun dun. No 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 no
Yeah.
no no. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you got
for
it.
more classic, if you were bored by that classical music, side note, get ready for this one. Holy shit, Claire de Lune, man.
Oh, in this trailer.
Fuck, I love it, and I hate that shit where they're like, we're gonna make an epic version of, we're gonna slow down a pop song or whatever.
No,
but like,
the one I hate is like, just to take a side note, I really hate that when they do that shit where it's like, ain't no mountain, wop 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 wop, hi, wop 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 wop, enough, and no mountain. Fucking hate that dubstep remix shit.
My least favorite is when they just slow down a pop song or something. Like you'll just be watching a trailer and just be like, dun, dun, butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high.
Or when they do like
look.
No, I know what you're talking about. They do like the creepy version of something. It's like, just my imagination.
Right.
Like with one flat note, done.
Right.
Just my imagination. Dumb.
But this one's just like, we're going to take Debussy's Claire de Lune and make it even more fun.
Is it Debussy or Debussy?
There's only one Debussy, and it's Gary fucking Debussy.
Gary Debussy.
He's the only Busey, man.
Gary Debussy.
But fuck, they take an epic song and they make it like Eon's epic. Oh man, they add like horns and fucking drums and shit, and that coupled with like all the apocalyptic, as you said, like phantasmagoria. Like there's like a shot at the end of like a dude walking upstairs, and there's like lava and shit flying around. I'm like, fucking
this shit.
Never show me another trailer for this again. I'm fucking ready now.
I'm here. It's just like,
God.
Similar to Aquaman, it's the sheer enormity of the situation.
If you're
that's going down in this particular feature film. Also, I just want to shout out, Vera Farmiga, good actress.
Man. Kyle Chandler,
a
former that guy.
Former. Okay, yeah. Apparently, according to my friend, he was up in arms, and he had told me that I was sadly mistaken that he had graduated.
That's okay. He graduated in my book too.
I don't think he's there.
Maybe he'll be there after this.
Maybe.
Yes, hopefully. But
I'm just glad that some good human characters are taking the reins since Elizabeth Olsen,
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I was going to say guy who plays Quicksilver.
Yeah. All right. Brother and sister in Age of Ultron.
Yeah, and then
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston, who are not back this time, but I'm glad some people are taking the reins.
Yeah, and we still have some familiar faces. Ken Watanabe's back. Sally Hawkins is back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to all the people who said that, like,
let them fight.
Oh, there's so many.
I don't know if he's gonna think that way this time.
Well, Vera Farmiga's saying that.
Yeah, it's like, let them fight. It's like, there's like 4 of them this time.
Now wait a second.
Okay, I take that back.
Wait, does that one have 3 heads? Wait.
It's like, well, technically there's 6 of them. Yeah, I don't know. It looks good. Looks like good stuff.
Oh man. To all the doubters out there who weren't big fans of the first Godzilla, if you're unmoved by Godzilla screaming as F-15 fighter jets come out from behind him, or her rather, I don't know. I don't know what to say to you. It just looks fucking good. There's a scene where you see Rodan throwing said jets like with his feet as he's flying through the air and like throwing them into the ocean. I'm like, God, oh man. It just looks good.
I love how there's so much smoke in the air.
Oh, God.
Just so many clouds and so much smoke. It obscures the action a little bit, but in a good way.
Man, I can't wait.
It's kind of like you know what I think this movie is? It looks like a bad dream. Like the worst bad dream has come to life.
Yeah.
And is there no more conflict than the worst bad dream you can think of?
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
You put Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan, and Godzilla in the same fucking movie? Yeesh.
Dude,
that's a bad day.
This is like the Royal Rumble, WWF. Like
it is
the old school.
Oh man, I don't even know.
With monsters, it's gonna be good stuff.
I'm hoping so. Well, I'm pretty sure it will.
I don't know. Yeah, I would say I was again. I know that like we both really liked the first one, and I was a little down on the second one because I'm like, because it's part of the King Kong thing. But I'm thoroughly back on board.
Yeah. Jury's out for King Kong. We'll hear more when it happens, but this looks really good.
This looks fantastic, and we cannot wait to see it. Would you like to bring us to our next story? It's a short one.
Yes, it's another...
and we'll try and keep the rest of these stories short.
Yeah, it's another little bit of footage that we got, and like Venom is some footage that we didn't end up seeing, but Warner Brothers also showed up with some Wonder Woman 1984 footage, or Wonder Woman 84. There's a set piece / chase that takes place in a mall, from what I've heard.
A totally tubular, radical 80s mall.
In the 80s. She's dragging someone behind her with, with the whip, the lasso of truth. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And she like jumps into the atrium. I saw some of the leaked footage, but it got pulled down.
I only saw like the 5-second clip. And everyone's talking, the costume's brighter. And it's like, you know what, good. If that gets everyone to shut the hell up about that, perfect.
I didn't have a problem with it in Wonder Woman 1. But,
I mean,
all right.
It's just like, it does look better.
It looked pretty good in the first 83 Wonder Woman movies. You know what I mean? But no, I agree. It's like, yeah, sure, I guess.
Based on what I'm hearing, I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot to comment on other than I'm sure this will be fine.
Yeah, me neither. The first Wonder Woman is great, and I'm almost certain this will also be great. Well, I'm at least good.
I think I would imagine it'll be good. I'd almost be worried because the first one is so thematically heavy, which was perfect. It's just like, how are you going to do that again?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, well, we all learned like this. And then it's like, yeah, that's great. And then there was another World War. I guess we're going to skip that.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, yeah. And then like
Vietnam.
Yeah. And then the 80s, we all just hated each other.
And also the nuclear bombs and shit.
And the nuke scares and all that. Yeah. Like bad shit happens. It's like, I would almost say I hope that this, while not getting rid of the thematics altogether, I hope that it does realize, like, look, I mean, there's only so much thematics you can do without it, sort of coming off as old hat.
Yeah.
So let's still have this be an action movie at heart.
Yes, I'm hoping it will.
I think it probably will be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about the 80s, man.
Oh, yeah.
The best decade of action movies ever.
You got to have it be a true action movie.
Right. What if it turns out it's just Commando?
Oh, man. Just a re-release?
Nah, but she's like, it's like pretty much frame for frame, except instead of Arnie shooting people, she's just swording people.
Ooh,
and punching
man.
people.
Shielding people.
Yep.
Ooh, man, I like that.
That'd be good times. I don't think, you know what? It might not be that, but again, I'm sure this will be fine.
Yeah.
I would say my expectations, honestly, are a little lower than the first Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, I think it's also just because, like, I haven't seen anything from this, whereas, like, with Venom, we've seen that first trailer. Like, we know, like, all right, there's some stuff in this.
The second trailer.
Yes, the second trailer. This, I have seen nothing except a couple of images and some casting news.
All right. So that'll do it for that story. And now to our final story. The main event of the evening, but not really.
Not really. Kind of a smaller story, but...
Yeah, this is kind of, like, sort of lame that we saved it for last. Anyway, so Mark Millar,
yes.
or Miller, or however the hell you say it.
Yes.
Guy who does, like, all those sort of fucked up comics that are good.
And also Civil War.
Yeah, and then randomly Civil War.
Right.
He has a huge deal with Netflix that I think we had mentioned previously.
Yeah, Millar World.
Millar World, but now we have a few more details on what specifically is getting adapted. Mm-hmm. He's got 3 movies and 2 series, and they are... Fuck, what are they? Oh, right. So, the movies are Empress, Huck, and Sharky the Bounty Hunter.
Yes.
The 2 series are Jupiter's Legacy and American Jesus. And I'll give a quick little glimpse of what each one is. Empress is essentially an intergalactic space adventure in the vein of Star Wars or Guardians of the Galaxy, and is about an evil emperor who has this wife who decides that he's a dickhead and that he's a bad ruler because he's a dictator. So she decides to leave with her kids, even though her kids are like, "No, Dad's fine." It's like, "No, let me tell you something about Dad. Papa was a Rolling Stone, you see." Except not really. Just felt like referencing Motown.
Yes.
Just referencing a lot of shit, and it's really annoying. But
today's the place for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the time for it, where we're just gonna be really annoying about it.
Right.
Even though I complain about in comedy movies reference-itis, as I call it. I'm just a huge hypocrite today.
That's okay.
Anyway, that's a good song. Go listen to it.
Yes.
I kind of had that, like, Joe Pear listens to The Who.
Oh, moment.
Yeah, because I'm like, what is the song? It starts off, you're like, what is this? Like, the opening credits to, like Superfly or something? You're like, what is this? And then they just add each layer. You know, that trumpet.
Oh, man.
And then the lyrics come in, and you're like, God, this Papa guy sounds like such a badass. You know what?
Good old days.
Want to do some dumb adaptations? Adapt that. I would fucking love that.
Oh, man.
Anyway, what the hell are... Okay, sorry. Empress is about that.
Yes.
Wow. Went off the rails there.
That's okay.
Sorry.
It's late.
It is. Empress is about that shit. What's the other one?
Huck.
Huck is, it's kind of about like a Superman who's like
Quiet.
Yeah, it's basically like a kid is a baby and then he's left on the doorstep and there's just a note that says like please love him or like like don't kill him or eat him, like something like that. I'm exaggerating, but
Right.
just like here's this baby, love him. And then he grows up and his thing is he tries to do a favor every day. And that could be something like help Mrs. So-and-so like cross the street or like get groceries for someone. But then the things become bigger in stakes in terms of what the deeds are. And then all of a sudden a media storm makes it hard for him to hide the fact that he's the mysterious stranger doing all these good deeds.
Sounds like that one's being adapted by Ted Melfi, who directed a movie you like, Hidden Figures.
Oh, yeah. Hidden
So-
Figures was really good.
Could be good.
I enjoyed Hidden Figures.
I gotta still see it. I heard it was real good though.
It was pretty goddamn great.
Well, shit, I gotta.
It's a good story.
It's on my list.
And what's her name? Octavia Spencer brings it, man.
Always.
Brings it. Anyway, that's a good movie.
Yes.
Right.
And
So
we got Sharky the Bounty Hunter.
Sharky the Bounty Hunter, which is about it's blue collar intergalactic bounty hunter.
Yes.
And it's him and his 10-year-old son.
He tracks down criminals in a converted rocket powered ice cream truck.
So this basically sounds like
Kind of Lobo the movie.
it sounds
Ish?
like if Lobo took a left turn to like the planets that Rick and Morty sort of
Yeah.
visit.
Fun. Sounds fun.
I think all three of these sound good. Mm-hmm. I think that the one I'm looking most forward to might be Empress.
Yeah.
Well, it's because I like the premise. It's just like, like, yeah, I'm leaving you. It's like a divorce story, but it's like, but you can't leave me. I'm your husband. It's like, no, this time it's like, you can't leave me. I'm the dictator.
Right.
It's just it just sounds funny to me. I don't know if it's supposed to be comedic, but
Yeah.
I like that premise. And then the series are American Jesus, which sounds boring. It's like this kid is like, oh, it turns out he's got Jesus powers.
Yeah.
Sounds not good.
I mean, it sounds like a premise that's already been handled before on a different thing. Like he's reincarnated Jesus. It's like, have I seen this already?
I feel like
can't
those,
tell.
like, I'm not saying that it can't be done well. It's just boring. Oh, and then now I remember where I was like, I'm done. And they're like, but also he raises the dead. I'm like, nope, you lost me. I was already not on board. And then you had to bring up my least favorite thing in the world.
Oh, man.
Zombies. And then finally we have
Jupiter's Legacy.
Jupiter's Legacy, which is like, it's about a group of heroes, the first superheroes in the 30s, and they all have kids, and it's about their kids trying to live up to the legacy of their parents.
Kind of sounds like Mark Millar's Watchmen-ish.
Sort of,
Yeah.
but maybe not as glum.
That's being brought about by Stephen S. DeKnight.
Oh, yeah.
Who did Daredevil.
Right, Daredevil.
He also directed Pacific Rim Uprising.
Right.
Ooh.
So, yeah. But anyway, of the series, which of those do either of those interest you?
Jupiter's Legacy could. It sounds more of like a drama.
Yeah.
I'm up for the movies though. Give me Sharky the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. I want
do
an
it.
ice cream.
I think Huck has potential to be good, but
Yeah.
it's
Smaller.
It's smaller, but I think it also has potential to be really boring.
It could.
It could.
I mean, it's one of those. It's like we were talking about Unbreakable. It's like calling Unbreakable a superhero movie.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
It's
like
not. It's a
not
drama.
exactly. I feel like it'll have that vibe because I Google searched some of the images
Oh yeah.
and I read a review about what happens and in the first issue, and it definitely sounds like it's a smaller version of whatever's happening. Although there is but bigger things are at play. But I don't think it's gonna amount to him full on becoming Superman. I could be wrong. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Who cares?
No, it's
And American
interesting.
Jesus was actually online. The first issue was available to read on
Did you read it?
it was on what the hell is it called? Ain't It Cool? Not Ain't It Cool News, but a
Comic Vine or something.
Comic Vine or News Around. I don't fucking remember. It was on some site. They're like, take a look, and I'm like, this is boring. I hate this. It sucks. Sorry. It's like I love some Mark Millar when it's good.
So where's our kick-ass Kingsman stuff?
Kind of honest. I don't care about more Kingsman. I would like because I've
Or the Hit Girl
yeah
thing.
I read some of the new Kick-Ass comics, and they're good. Mm-hmm. They're pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'm just interested because it's like I remember they originally pitched this as like there's going to be a Hit Girl thing and a Kingsman spinoff and all that shit, and I'm like, okay, cool.
I guess those might still be in the works, but these are, I guess, greenlit.
Yeah,
like these are officially happening, but I think that these might also be an addition to some of those.
Yeah, and you know what? More power to them.
Yeah,
because I've seen. The last 2 installments of Kingsman or Kick-Ass things I've seen haven't really been that good.
No.
So give me something new, Mark Millar.
Yeah, it's like I think obviously he's got a really good creative voice. Mm-hmm. He's written some stuff I like, and I know Civil War 1, not the dumbass sequel.
Who did the sequel anyway?
I don't give a shit who did the sequel, okay?
Exactly. I don't even know who the fuck did it.
The real Civil War.
Yes.
Ooh,
the good one.
Burn.
The elementary school explosion Civil War.
Yes. Wow, but yes.
Yes.
That Civil War.
Yes.
I enjoyed quite a bit. Mm-hmm. I hate what it jump started, but
yeah.
Which is like events all the time.
Yeah.
And DC is like, well, what do we do?
Reboot. Reboot again.
Reboot again. Another infinite something event.
Yeah. Hey, New 52 really seems reboot again.
Yeah.
Seems to be working out. Reboot it.
Like, you see that? They're doing Civil War. Well, you know what that means. Put infinite in the title and make it really confusing.
Infinite poop. Infinite farts.
Infinite crisis. Infinite multiple Earth crisis.
Yeah, crisis on many, many infinites of Earths and Earths.
Crisis on Infinity Earths +1.
Yeah. Oh, man. But anyway.
Back to, so the point is, we like we like a good chunk of milk. God damn it.
Milk Marlar. Malomar milk.
God damnation. Anywho. The guy who we're talking about.
Civil War guy, that
guy.
The
Millar World stuff.
Yes.
I think that this is a good step for maybe some other indie stuff to get made.
Yeah, I think most of these ideas sound promising.
It's just, I'd like them to be good because Netflix is...
They're hit or miss for us.
They've really been a lot more miss than hit. Mm-hmm. And I'm not talking about the shows, which I know everyone disagrees with me about, but that's fine because we're not...
Hey, even you have a favorite or a good Netflix show that you liked.
I did, but then I realized I kind of don't like it.
Which one?
Narcos.
No, I'm talking about The End of the Fucking World.
But that was half-hour episodes.
Oh.
I did enjoy that quite a bit, even though it was quite indie in like the annoying way. But it was good. Yeah, that was also good. But
we'll wait and see on these. They sound promising, but who knows? Anything could happen.
Right. And it's just, I'd like these to be, knocks out of the park.
Yes, dingers, if you will.
Yeah, we need some dingers at Netflix. We need some more dingers to get them going. Because it's good that it's another avenue, but I feel like right now it's like, yeah, there's a reason no one wanted to make that.
Right.
But again, there's other things coming down the pipeline, like The Irishman, that could also help that.
Yeah.
So that's it with Mark Millar. Jesus Christ. This is a long episode. People playing at home, listening, nerds, countrymen, Romans, friends, etc. What'd you think of this Comic-Con? Did you have a favorite trailer? Is there anything we missed that was announced there? Someone please explain to us what's going on with Young Justice.
Is Bart Allen dead? Is that Barry Allen? Where's Wally West? Oh, man.
But, man, yeah. So there's a lot to unpack at this Comic-Con, and boy, did we ever get some good stuff.
Yes, in our 20th episode San Diego Comic-Con special extravaganza.
Yeah, so again, thank you guys for listening. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, criticisms, qualms,
quips,
even if they're of the herny near derp derp annoying variety.
Yes.
Or you got some straight jokes.
Send them our way.
So again, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube or on SoundCloud and to follow us on Facebook so you can keep up to date with all the bonus features with Alex and Robert news. Thank you. Till next time.